Seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Bringing pressure. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Matthews. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. The offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Vols will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows any physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Murphy. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll drop back here on third down. That's a fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the gun. He's in the clear, headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Diving, what a play by that receiver.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll set up at the 26 for the 1st play of this drive. And on the carry, he's heading left. Has the 1st down and more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Volunteers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed. And the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together and they get the big score.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a...
And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Fighting him off. Going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. The coach gets Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They'll try the left side with a toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the Vols will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. With falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Okay, ready? Let's go!
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Zips it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. First down drop in the middle of the field.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. And this pass is caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to throw yet again. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking right, this one caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. LSU has moved into the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They're going to run the option. They toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's Anderson. He's stopped him at the 45, and that's good for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost him.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They make the stop. It's a big play with 31. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down. They'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Hands off to the left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. The sure hands. It's Hill. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A quick throw out left is complete. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's again execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looking downfield. It's Murphy. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That one play has split field position. First down to the opponent's 44. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Don't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it third and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's going for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air. It's Murphy. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Clark over the middle. It's Green. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
They make the extra point. The trail 21-10. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the upmen. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the grab. It's Carney. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back's got it. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Johnson. Finds his man. It's Davis. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Because it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
But an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that 1st down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
1st down and goal here. Touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Touchdown, Vols. This offense really clicking. That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the air, it's Murphy. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Grab in the middle. It's Green. They bring him down at the 44. It's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. 1st down and 10.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They get him down, but not before he gets to plus 38.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with his tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. They bring short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keeper all the way. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And the wideout goes in motion. Leaning on the run game here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Back to pass. It's Johnson. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Offense comes out to start this drive. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. Caught over the middle. It's Green. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? And that's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
Incomplete. second down coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Green. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from the 47. Leaning on the run game here late. And that run produces a decent gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking for some space. It's Lewis. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Volunteers will crank up the tempo. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An important third down attempt for this offense. 22 Looking to pass. It's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff on a single back formation. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers.